Middlesex approach parity after unbeaten Stoneman 80. Middlesex enjoyed their trip to Wales last week. Glamorgan dispatched in a little over 2 days at Sophia Gardens for their first win of the season. The same couldn't be said for Leicestershire, beaten at home by a Shan Massoud-inspired Derbyshire. The Foxes still yet to taste victory in Division 2. And with grey skies overhead and a nip in the air at Lords, Middlesex put them into bat, and once again, Shaheen Shah Afridi made his mark. Azad was out first, caught at first slip by Hanscom. Ackerman went to the very next ball, the dangerous Leicestershire captain, out playing onto his own stumps. And a few overs later, Afridi had Kimber, the delivery one of real quality, to bowl the number 4. Evans and Mulder tried to hold back Middlesex, but the bowling was threatening and effective. Mulder outcaught by Hanscom for 5. They were still yet to breach 50 when Evans fell caught behind to Toby Rowland-Jones, and they'd finished the session 6 down and with 63 on the board. Swindles LBW to Bamber for 9, and the Foxes headed into lunch in a spot of bother. But it wouldn't get much better for the Foxes after the break. Barnes out caught by Holman for 13, second for Helm, and then a third. The two combined once more to see the back of Ben Mike for 19. With 4 off the blade of Callum Parkinson, Leicestershire went to 3 figures, but Middlesex refused to loosen their grip on the reins. Wright, the 9th wicket, bowled by a lovely delivery from Bamber. Leicestershire's lower order have proved themselves to be stubborn characters already this season, particularly Buren Hendricks, and they halted Middlesex's momentum heading towards tea. Holman finally broke their stand. He beat Hendricks' defences to bowl him for 22 and left Leicestershire all out for 149. Parkinson and Hendricks finished the innings as the Foxes' top scorers with 25 and 22 respectively, but it had been Helm with 3 for 23 and Afridi with 3 for 54 who had really lit up Lords, their fine bowling giving the hosts all the cards heading into the evening session. Middlesex's opening pair of Robson and Stoneman emerged after the break with the chance to finish the day with their side in the lead, and they got off to a decent start, up to 50 after less than an hour at the crease. The score was 60 when Leicestershire had their first wicket. Robson pinned in front for 16. The umpire's decision met with a relieved punch of the air by Barnes. To really set the cat amongst the pigeons, they needed another, but Mark Stoneman wasn't about to give them the satisfaction, up to 50 off Mulder, calmly pushing him to the offside boundary. Despite the early wicket, Leicestershire struggled for more openings. White happy to soak up pressure and allow Stoneman to do most of the heavy lifting. They were less than 50 behind when White took them beyond 100, and the pair barely paused for breath, soon worth 50 off 71 balls. Stoneman was up to 80, and Middlesex just 7 behind their visitors when time was called on the day. White fell to Mulder for 23. That was the last action at Lords on day 1. The hosts will soon convert a deficit into a lead when they come back on Friday morning. The task for the Foxes is trying to hold them back as much as possible.